Hello, beautiful people. You are once more welcome to my channel. My name is Apokang Jude Ake. In this channel, we talk about agriculture and livestock activities as well as agribusiness. If you haven't subscribed, please subscribe, hit that notification bell, like, share, and don't forget to drop your comments on our comment section. In today's video, I'm going to talk about infectious bronchitis. There are so many diseases that are affecting poultry, but today we are going to talk about infectious bronchitis. What is it actually? Infectious bronchitis is an acute and highly infectious respiratory disease in chickens, which is being caused by a virus of the corona group. This virus equally affects birds under the age of 10 to 12 weeks. So, how is it being transmitted? This particular disease is being transmitted from one bird through airborne from one bird to another in the same flock or from one flock to another. It is equally being transferred from egg to chick. When these birds from the parent stock, when they are infected, when they lay the eggs that are being taken to the hatchery, they contain the virus. So when the eggs are being hatched, it is being transmitted to the day-old chick. It is equally being transmitted through equipment. Even the staff that are in contact with these birds that are infected can equally bring or transmit the virus to other flocks that are healthy. So what are those signs? What are the signs of infectious bronchitis? What are those signs that we can observe in birds if our birds are infected by or affected by infectious bronchitis? The first point that we have to talk about is gasping. What is gasping? Gasping simply means difficulty in breathing. The birds, they will stretch their beak, open their beak in order to get some air or oxygen that will permit them to breathe. Another very important point is excessive or excess mucus in the trachea. Then you realize that there will be nasal discharges, there will be cough. Then you realize that the eyes, the eyes of the birds will be wet as if they are crying. Then there will be swollen sinuses. One very, very important sign in infectious bronchitis is that the birds will tend to be very quiet and inactive, and then they will huddle around the brooder. When you see symptoms like that, even though they will be similar to other diseases, but when you see it like that, automatically you have an idea that it seems as if your birds have infectious bronchitis. Then there will be loss of appetite, the birds will not eat, and then there will be certainly decline in feed intake. So if they were consuming like 5 or 6 or maybe just let's say 2 kilograms or 3 kilograms, for example, is just an example, or maybe a bag of feed every day, you realize that the quantity will drop to maybe a quarter or maybe half of the quantity that they are consuming. In layers, you realize that there will be a drop in egg production. Then the quality of the eggs that are being laid equally will have a problem. The white of the egg will be watery, and then the yolk, there will be poor yolk formation. In layers equally, you realize that the birds at a certain point, they will appear as if they are laying. They will go to their nest as if they want to lay, and they will certainly not lay. The reason being that the oviduct has a problem, or the disease has attacked the oviduct. Either it has regressed in size or it is damaged completely, so it causes the bird not to lay. So when some of the birds, if they regain or maybe they are being treated of this disease, it will be very, very difficult for them to regain the rate of the previous production. It becomes a very, very big problem because economically you will not be able to make the money, or you have the number of trays of egg that you will have it, and the amount of profit that you will be making at that particular time will drop. So how do we really control or handle this particular disease? The first thing you have to know is that For infectious bronchitis, you have to vaccinate your birds. That's the first thing. It's vaccination. You have to vaccinate your birds. You have to follow the vaccination calendar, whether it's for broilers, whether it's for layers. You have to follow the vaccination calendar. When you have to vaccinate, make sure you vaccinate your birds. If you have to give a booster dose, ensure that you give them a booster dose, without which your birds are going to have serious difficulties. Another thing is that you have to give antibiotics to the infected or flock or the animals that are their birds that are sick. You have to administer antibiotics to these birds. After which you can give them vitamins and minerals just to boost their appetite so that they can eat. But then the most important thing here is for you to vaccinate your birds. It is very, very important because some people they do try and error. They bring their birds and say, no, we have never had this infectious bronchitis, this kind of disease in our poultry. I don't think we are going to vaccinate. But if you don't vaccinate, the rest assured that when your flock has a problem or it's been attacked by infectious bronchitis, the mortality, especially for young birds, may go up to about 25%, even though in adults is negligible. But for young birds, the mortality is really, really high because if you have a mortality of 25%, bear with me that it will be very difficult for you to make any profit. So that is just what I wanted to share with you, my viewers, my subscribers, even those who have not yet subscribed. I believe our content will be very interesting that you maybe cause you to subscribe to our channel. So thank you very much for watching my video.